Rich rising, beautiful people. Oh my gosh. I am noticing there is so many hurt individuals in the world. Because I'm not going to put the prefaces on masculine or feminine because it's both. Um, but what I'm recognizing in getting to know people, this is like a new era for me, getting to know people. There's some people there's no need to get to know. Like there's just some people you have to identify with the energy that they introduce you with from the start. Now some people are great shapeshifters. Shapeshifter is I'm pretending to be one way just to accommodate the person I'm talking to or the environment I'm in. And I have no problem with that because sometimes that can save your life. But in other times when it's just, you know, relaxed, calm, collected, there's no need. Like, there's no, be who you are. And when people show you who they are, believe them. Ego is a mother sucker, especially when it comes to masculines who are up in age. They present themselves with such high intellect, but they don't practice nothing they preach. I had to take a pause because what I wanted to say, I'm really not going to say because my words are very powerful and I have to watch what I say on social media. So, there's a lot of individuals that don't practice what they preach. You come across rare individuals, male or females, that you find them to be very well rounded. Well rounded is all your six senses. I'm not going to go into details because I've already posted this on my platform. The six senses. The major six senses. And then you have your basic human five senses. And then you have your psychological senses. And I can understand that everyone doesn't have that. But you should learn to develop your own skill mentally. Not just physically. And for ladies, not just emotionally, but well-rounded. All areas. Because this helps you, not the other person. It has nothing to do with the other person. It helps you to reevaluate yourself. Because you can think you got everything all together and you're rounded and you know how to balance your energies until you meet other people. And when you meet other people and you converse with other people, you cannot force your ideology, your idealistic ways onto others. You accept them for where they are in their life. And if it does not align with your life, then you could part ways. No hard feelings. Nothing taking personal. But you need to self-reflect and be aware. Why did I meet this total person? Why was we so combated or bumping heads when conversing? That is where the lesson comes in. Because we all meet people for a lesson. It's either going to be a good lesson or a bad lesson. And baby, you will repeat the lesson. As long as you have breath in your body, you will repeat the lesson. Your job, your task is to acknowledge the lesson and how can I learn from it? How can I reflect from it? How can I grow from it? And there's a lot of individuals that operate in their ego. They can be intelligently inclined and still operate with this absent mind ideology. And it befools me. It really does. But again, everyone don't move like I move, and that's okay. But best believe if you don't have self-awareness and accountability of your reaction. Listen to what I'm saying. Your reaction to the action that was in play. You're going to have a problem. You're literally going to have a problem. Or you might just be a people-pleasing type of personality where, you just go with the flow and people please other people. Or you might have a dictatorship personality. And a lot of people hate this word, but a lot of men are walking around here like they dictatorship. It's like, okay, I'm this way, I see things this way, and that's it. I hear what you're saying, but I don't operate like that, and I'm not going to operate like that. I'm going to operate like this. That's us. That. If it works for you, I'm happy for you. More power to you. Power to the people. But life is about growth. And if you think like that, you are going to be so stagnant. But if it works for you, let me just stop. If it works for you, then keep doing what you're doing. At the end of the day, it's billions and billions of people in the world. Billions of people. Okay? If you only want to subject yourself to the small circle that you have created, builded, and molded, by all means, if that's going to bring you peace, hey, go ahead. Keep rolling. Keep rolling with the punches. But self-servicing is what I call it. Self-servicing. When things are going good and everything is up to par, you take accountability for it. You say, yep, I did that. I studied for that. I worked out on that. I lost the weight of that. That was all me. When things are bad, relationships fall out, you leave certain organizations, a lot of individuals like to blame other people. They like to factor in, oh, the devil. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was just bad luck. Guess what? That was also still you. Some point in your life, you put out that energy, it was reflected to you, and you didn't like it. Therefore, you point blame on others. Self-servicing. But again, if you haven't worked on yourself, you will not acknowledge anything that I'm saying, and that's okay. But for those who come across this message, don't be so judgmental. Take a step back and pause. Just pause and sit with yourself. Well, they did make sense. That was a key point. Was I open to compromise? Can I put myself in this situation? And it doesn't even have to be intellectually. It could be emotionally. That's called emotional depth. And a lot of y'all don't have that. And I'm not going to say men. I'm going to say some women are the same way. So when you're taking self-accountability and you're sitting by yourself, don't just look at the intellect part. Look at the emotional part. Okay? Look at the emotional part. Because a lot of y'all are buttholes. A lot of y'all are buttholes. And I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to call this buttholes part masculines. There are a lot of older masculines that are buttholes. I'm not going to say too much of younger males because they have been brainwashed into the masculinity of older men who are teaching them this egotistical way of thinking. So I'm not really faulting the younger guys. It's the older ones. It's the older ones who choose not to heal themselves emotionally, and they're only worrying about finances and physical growth and stability, that they're forgetting about the emotion. But it's okay, because they're going to find the right woman for them, because they're going to find an emotional woman who is going to give them their work for their money. Going to give them the work for their money, because they're going to find an individual who lack in financial stability, and these male egotistical masculines is going to be fooled by these women, because these women know how to play the game, because they want something from you, and they're going to play their part and listen to your rant and tap into your egotistical ways, and then you're going to get what you deserve. But then, later down the line, oh, she used me, she was a gold digger, because you're not going to take accountability, because you're self-servicing. It was okay when she was laying down with you, but it wasn't okay when she had her hand out. But that's just another topic for another day. Until next time. Holla!